Another thing, guys, is I've decided to just leave this, leave these inboard channel braces, just to leave them without a rivet. So no rivet there. I probably could put one in, but it's just so tight, especially up there, to get in there with the rivet gun. The rivet gun's really big, and so both Tom and Nikki said it'd be fine to just leave it without that. So just a little quick note on that. All right, here comes the ribs. Two of them on, and it's not too hard. You just got to be kind of meticulous. So watch Tom Carr's video that he has of how he does it. So basically, you start at the trailing edge first, which is over there, and pretend this is the trailing edge. But basically, you're going to do this one first, then you're going to try to keep it straight. I didn't do a very good job on this one. I just kind of got a little bit off, but that's okay. The rib is straight up and down, which is what's really important. Secure and straight up and down. So I did this one first, then I came over and did this one, and then you want to do this one, and then come over to the leading edge here, and then you do the same thing over here, except before you put these two in, you want to take your triangle and make sure that it's straight up and down. So you can see here, and again, guys, I'm sorry I don't have a tripod yet to give you time lapse. I'm still working on that. I got to get to the Best Buy or whatever and do it. But you want it to be right at the top, the uppermost part of the upper camber here where it starts to bend. You want that to be straight up and down. So that is, and then once that's good, you drill this one, and then you do this one, and go around to the back side, and you do the other one there too. So, and I haven't done that yet on the second rip. I got to do that. But that's how they go. And then you do them on 12-inch centers. So 12 inches here, 12 inches here. I was off a little on my measurements, so I remeasured, and I have I've got that new line. So that looks pretty good. So that's how it's done. All right, doing the holes and the taping of the gussets on the ribs. Here's 13 ribs for this wing. I measured 5 inches from the end here, and then drilled every 4 inches, so I have 11 holes per rib. Also taping the gussets underneath the wing. I flipped it upside down, so just taped all the gussets here. Have a little bit more taping to do over these rivets because you want to tape anything that's going to be exposed to fabric. So that's that. And I'm going to drill these. It's kind of tedious to drill, but you got to do all this before you install it. You don't want to be drilling one that's on the other side because you don't want to put any pressure on it. So, yep, slow but sure. All right, here's the all 13 of the ribs drilled. Just drilled the last one. It's still moving. So I have all this basically done, and you can see each one has about 11 holes, I think it was. So this one's all set, and I'm just getting ready to flip the wing and then install them, but they should be pretty lined up. If I move them kind of in a line, you can see they look pretty good. There it is. So yeah, getting ready to flip the wing, and then I'll put these things on and go from there. Hey guys, one thing I'm doing actually now, I'm taking a break because there's a dilemma that came up with me, and that is that this next rib in the sequence is right over the rear strut attach points. So you can see, let me see if I can get this thing to stay with one hand, because yeah, all right, there it is. So you can see like right where this is going to be, it's so close to there. Now this is 12 inches from this point. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm checking with Tom to see, I'll probably move this in just like a ½ an inch or an inch or something, so I can get that attached, and then just go out from there. It's probably not going to matter, but it's probably better than 13 inches, which would be right about here. So anyway, in the meantime, while I'm waiting on that call from Tom, I'm attaching my, what are they called? Nut plates for the back of the, for the hinges. So you got 3 hinge point attachments here, and you got 1, you got 2 over here, and then you got the 3rd one down there. And then the bolts that you're going to use are the AN324As. So they're the longer ones, obviously, than we used on the elevator and the ailerons ones I think are the same size. So you've got those. You've got a separate bag of rivets for putting the nut plates on, which is great. And then you have this, you have the hinges, just like we had on our elevators and rudders. So I'm gonna wait on the elevators, or not elevators, the ailerons until later, and I'll cover those with fabric. Got the push-pull tube rods in there, and then I have these I think are the back ends of the not where the flaps go, but what is it? Trailing edge ribs. Trailing edge ribs. That's what I'm looking for. So that should be those. And yeah, so pretty excited about the progress. It's coming along. You know, it's I have this whole wing to do too, which but just to to see where I've come with putting the ribs on here. I have all but like 5 to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one 5 down there. But it's coming along. I hope if you're new and you're joining me, like or the video or comment on the video, and go ahead and subscribe.